Thank you, ma'am.
The mayor's office on the Board of Works, they're the ones that put it out. We put out the city council. And I believe our city council's hanging on the door.
Who's the secretary for the Board of Works?
You know what? I'm going to ask him because I got him signing papers now. I don't know why it's not put on the city website. I'm going to ask the mayor.
Because it's not on the door either. Or on that bulletin board.
And ours is. I don't know why the Board of Works is not, but I will find out.
Thank you, ma'am. Yep. They should have gave you the name tag instead of the white dude.
Actually, I even pulled traffic surveys to go with it.
Mr. Galloway, you got a moment? How do I obtain the minutes for the previous city council meetings as well? Because I'm pretty sure, I think the latest thing on the website is December 3rd.
So you don't have two of them on there?
There's a lot of stuff that's not on there, but we can start with those. Yeah, so December 3rd's on there. December 17th and December 27th. I have the December 17th drafts, but I don't have whatever would have been approved. They would have been approved last night, I'm assuming, at last night's city council meeting.
The minutes.
Right, because everybody's quick to tell me that they're available online, and I would love it if that was true, but they're usually not. As well as
might have a copy. I can get you a copy of the minutes from that they approved last night from the meeting before.
Yeah, I mean they just annexed in Fish Trap Lake. People would like to know what's going on. Not everybody can watch what they put up at 2 a.m. and not everybody can show up here Monday at noon to the Redevelopment Commission's special meetings and things of that nature. So
I can get you a copy of their minutes.
The clerk's office is responsible for a good bit of that.
I agree.
You're the clerk.
Right.
You're very hard to track down.
I've got a very sick mother right now.
I understand that.
That's why I'm in now, but I definitely come in the mornings and afternoons.
I'm sorry to hear that,
but I'm around.
I've found that my business with the city of LaPorte, nobody cares about my personal life, so I'm trying not to get too invested in the knowledge of your guys' personal stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm treated like that's a bad thing to treat you like a people.
I can get you a copy of the minutes, so if you just hang on a minute.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I've been asking for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's a lot of trash talk.
Do you have an email address that you wouldn't mind me having?
No.
Okay.
I don't mind you having it.
Oh, you don't mind me having? Well, can I grab a piece of paper, or you come to my office? And...
Yeah, I'm waiting on Mr. Galloway, so I got a moment.
Okay, well, here, you can stay here. I'll go get a piece of paper.
So I got a question.
Go for it. $28.95. That's the going rate of question.
What are you guys gonna do with these videos if I never like
And actually,
blow up a building or something?
Actually,
Is it just you collecting
it's not even on.
information about
There's no red light on.
my
It's not
political
even on.
activity?
You can say whatever you want to.
I'm just wondering what you guys are recording me for.
What are you recording for? Well, you're recording in here, so it's...
Right. Yeah, that doesn't answer my question. That's called deflection. Is you try to identify with me, but you also treat
Chris,
like what I'm doing was suspect. So I'm just curious.
She needs your...
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
you reach me at Sir, all lowercase, Throgmorton, THROGMORTON @gmail.com.
Okay. Just that I had.
Maybe try to put something in the subject or whatever, so I know it's not spam or.
Oh, sure.
I
It
get-
was just like that you had, I still had a phone call to get back to you. I was still working on getting that information for you, and I just thought it's easier for me to do email if you don't mind.
That's fine. I'll prefer Nick Otis not email me though.
Okay, well, I mean, it's just for me. Oh,
Okay.
again, and you don't have to answer the question, but I had a phone call from Shaw Friedman's office asking
Correct.
me if I had your email address.
Okay.
Is that okay to give it to them, or would you prefer me not? I mean, I won't give it to anybody.
Sure. I'm assuming they're asking for the county commission.
Okay. They thought we might have
He
it.
just
and-
sent me a letter the other day, but yeah, sure, you can give it to him.
Okay. His secretary called and said they thought that we might have it, and I said, as far as I know, we don't. So,
You guys do actually, but
Well-
your council does.
Okay.
But I found he doesn't tell you guys everything. I
well, I didn't ask
relay
him.
to him.
Though, you know,
But I would just assume it would be on my file because, they record me.
I don't have your file.
I would just
mean-
assume that my email, I only wrote it down on so many things. I would have assumed you guys had it already is all I
I
was
would
saying.
think that Annette has a lot of other things
mean-
to do in her day.
I just
so,
don't-
Chris, if she didn't have it, she wouldn't be in here having this debate.
But
with you.
I just thought-
I'm not trying to debate. I was just saying that I would have thought she would have already had
She
it.
just got home.
Anyway, I will get back to you on that question.
All
okay?
right, thank you. But yeah, so no stated purpose.
No
I
stated
record you
purpose
guys
of-
for
I know
accountability
you
and,
took pictures of me
and
and
transparency.
stuff. I hope I look good in those pictures. I really do.
There's one that was approved for the 17th and the 27th.
All right,
Those
thank
are
you
the meetings.
much.
Yeah.
All right, so
See, we at least post ours here, and the mayor's
Sometimes.
office has the
Yeah, I
board
was
of
gonna say,
work.
normally
sometimes you guys
it's
post them.
posted.
So,
I just took it down.
Oh, you did? Oh, there you go then.
well, my previous video footage might not reflect that. However, I do have one more question, Mr. Galloway.
I drank too much coffee.
I got one more question real quick, if you don't mind.
Hurry up.
So I put in a
Old age,
request
usually
here
comes out quicker.
for, I'll just read you the it's 514, 1.5, 5B2, and 5B3.
So how do we get a hold of you?
How do you want to get a hold of me?
Did you give Annette an
I
email?
gave her my email. You guys
Okay.
have my phone number. I mean, cops drive by my house. I'm not that hard to locate. I've only been rattling off my address for about 4 years now up here, so.
Okay, if she's got your email, then I'll work with her and see if we can't get you anything we got.
But he was supposed to, my request for this is in before December 31st. By law, he was supposed to inform me of last night's meeting and this meeting. So I'm trying to work with you guys. I could run him up in court, no problem. But what I want is the actual notification. I'm not trying to
right.
make fun of your attorney in a courtroom.
And it should be on our website from the city too.
It should be on your website, but a lot of times they're not.
Are you talking about the Board of Works agenda?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
they
today.
Came in, well, and just ask, I don't have the agenda ready till usually right before the meeting.
Right.
I mean, like, they
Is
didn't
there?
get it till just now.
Do you guys got somebody that's reading these laws as much as I do? That's actually understands what the
No, I'm not gonna
public
be lectured.
statutes. I'm not trying to lecture anybody.
I'll send you the,
I'm trying to say what you guys are telling me is
agenda
what you
when I
usually
get it
do,
done.
and that's not legal. And I'm trying to get you guys to do what's legal.
Okay.
And okay, bye. That's it. That's the end of the conversation. So anyway, that's why I record. But I'm just curious what you're recording for, because you guys are investigating a crime.
I'm not not investigating a crime. I'm just documenting it.
Document.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm
what is that? A law enforcement recording? Would you call it a law
It's
enforcement recording?
Documentation.
Okay. So
The fact that I was here, documentation.
do you guys number these videos? How do you identify these
They're
videos?
entered into evidence.
Entered into evidence.
If they deem there's a necessity for evidence.
Who's they? Who said
My
they?
higher ups, my chief of detectives, my chief of police.
Okay.
You know who that is. You talk to him on a regular basis.
Yeah, he was pretty much, seemed like he would be willing to hire me as a records clerk last night because he forgot I was a felon.
I wasn't privy to that information. I wasn't even in the building. So I don't know what transpired with you and our chief.
Anyway,
I'm only here because I have to be here.
because you're told to. And you do what you're told.
I follow orders.
Right, follow orders. I know. I like
And
that.
that's since I was in the Marine Corps. Before that. So
When was you in the Marines? I'm just curious.
before I
You guys are the ones I get along with, the Devil Dogs. My dad's a Marine.
Okay.
My best friends are Marines.
Outstanding.
I was gonna be a Marine.
early 90s.
I chose to go to war where it's a little bit differently.
Where's that?
Prison. You know, war on terror, war on poor people, war on drugs. You guys still fighting that plant? War on drugs that's been winning? Drugs.
That's,
I understand drugs have been winning. Just wondering if you guys are
But
still doing
here's
that.
my debate for you. Okay, so you say drugs are winning. Okay,
Yeah.
so prior to say us being alive, okay, there was a drug of choice.
Okay.
That drug went by the wayside, and something else came into its place, and then something else came into its place.
I understand you're going to get all philosophical on me, so
Okay. So
I'm
something
gonna
will
slow you
always
down real
be
quick.
there. Something will
Do you know
always
how a
be there, Chris.
LaPorte County coroner sells pain pills to the community to live in? When the police are too busy doing other dumb shit. That's how stuff like that gets by.
Okay.
And that's why we list them as homicides instead of overdoses in the coroner's office. Because if I was a coroner and I was selling people pain pills and somebody that I sold to overdosed and they came in and I was the one looking at their dead body, my guilt would probably tell me to write down homicide.
Do you know that I have a stack of cases?
I bet you do have a stack of cases. That's why I'm trying to figure out what you're doing here recording political activity. Right.
You have drawn so much attention to yourself. And
To myself, right.
And caused so much attention here that now we have to be here.
Good.
So I can't
Good.
support.
I told you guys I would do that. I absolutely told you that would happen.
I can't help the victims
What victims?
of my caseload that I have because
Right.
I have to be here. So you're taking time
Right.
out of my
And
day
you don't
to help the
understand
victims of
why I'm treating you the way I am right now. Like what you're doing is pointless and stupid, and you shouldn't be doing what you're told. You should be doing what you need to do, like help victims of real crimes. But instead, you're here recording political activity. That's exactly my point. That's exactly my
But
point.
it's not the political activity that you're doing. It's how you conduct yourself, Chris.
Right. Right. Here's the thing is,
We can have this debate all day long. I don't really care.
you guys have conducted yourselves in a fashion that you don't get to. You guys don't get to talk about the way I conduct the LaPorte Police Department
Okay.
as a
You're
whole.
talking to me.
As a whole.
So how do I conduct myself, Chris?
Right.
How are you telling
They
me
tell
that I
you to
conduct
go and
myself?
watch somebody do something instead of actually putting all that training and money that ILEA put into you into actually helping somebody that needs it.
Okay.
Like, when you find a victim of me, let me know. Let me know. I'll buy you a beer. You find a victim, a real victim, like some shit you got a conviction for and your paperwork adds up. Not your city attorney talking about I'm gonna talk about his divorce on Facebook, or apparently, did you know in downtown you can just take a motherfucker's phone from them? It's not illegal to take somebody. You punch them in the eye when they take your phone in self-defense. That's illegal. But apparently, it must be the urban enterprise zone down here, to where there's like a special
This
area
is your
downtown.
side to the story.
This
There's
is.
always two sides to every story.
I'm trying to understand how the fuck I call 911 and I call the cops and you guys show up and arrest me because what I'm talking about is officer sites, you know, having a Facebook that talks about drowning people and all kinds of racist shit and stuff like that. So I mention his Facebook and then I get arrested. That's what I got arrested for, was mentioning this dude's Facebook. But he's still on the force, right? Oh, right. Didn't he just let an EMT kill 2 people? Wasn't he in that little batch? Reed, Hagler, and Seitz? I'm pretty sure these are the 3 officers, right? Yeah, yeah.
This is your side.
No, this is not my side. I've read the. Okay, it's whatever. It's not my side.
You're only privy
I know
to
you
so
guys
much
are a bunch of
information.
fucking stupid hillbillies, and everybody around here gets hired because they have a friend of a friend of a friend, blah, 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 blah. And then you guys don't know what's
I would tell
going
you to Have a
on.
good day, but
I'm going to have a great day. Bye. There's that. Definitely not there. No. Sorry, what?
Where do you pay the water bill at?
Right this way, sir. I believe these wonderful ladies here. Very welcome. Miss Schrader.